Praise the Lord. We are moving on. I heard some good reports about you learning, getting things from the intercession series. I'm so delighted in what the Father is doing. Yes, I want this. I want to learn how to impart into others what the Lord did inside me, and He keeps doing it. I keep growing, learning from Him. But it's a relationship, and it's alive, so it is growing. So now we're gonna have a couple of recordings that we're going to talk about mission trips. Yeah, we covered regions, families, saved, unsaved. Now, what about when we go on a mission trip? Okay, this might be useful if you are a leader in a church. Yes, we did talk about intercession, but especially if you go visiting a church, or the Lord sends you in different place, or you want to minister to leaders from a different location, that this might apply also. So everything that the Lord is doing inside you, with you, on this earth, it's already framed. It's almost like a design, like a blueprint exists in the Father's mind. So our part is for us to do that part of a framing according to how He shows us. Okay? It's almost like we enter in the good deeds already prepared by Him. But just knowing that, He takes care of my steps, everything is good, and not have any planning done with wisdom, okay? Any intercession over things, bringing into one mind, one accord, the team. Okay, it's gonna be with very little fruit or fruitless. Okay, you might achieve some things, but not exactly what the Father wants. So, yes, the planning, being abreast of the facts, yes, working with the knowledge, wisdom, bringing all the facts, what's going on there. Okay, and then making sound decisions. This is part of building a leader. Okay, so framing the mission. Okay, first of all is the ministry team. People that will contribute to the ministry. They might not necessarily be the preachers, the evangelists. They may be just worship team leaders. People that do media, people that do administration, traveling arrangements. So the team has many components. The mission has many components, many tasks, right? It's a complex thing. You go there with 10, 15 people, then very important, you start praying for the ministry team. As you take people in a mission, you go with someone, they are automatically ministers. They will do some type of ministry. Okay? Again, with different parts, gifts, positions. Okay, so you start praying. If you don't have a ministry team yet, you start praying for it. You pray the right worship leaders, the right songs. You pray everything to come into the place, the plan. Let's say you want to go there for 2 weeks. Okay, you know there is a blueprint, so you start praying first for the people that will collaborate, will work with them. You bring that oneness, one mind in the way we work. I remember when we started to go to India with Brother Michael, that he was extremely strict, almost like a different person than I knew him back here in the States. He was so determined, so clear. Yes was yes, no was no. 7 in the morning was 7 in the morning, 700. So clear. Yeah. If you do more than one missing the target, then you might end up to go back home. Very, very clear, very strict. He framed it with no room for change. Okay, so ministry team, very, very important. Spend time together, praying together, discussing, having goals together. Okay, ministry team, that's one thing, part of the framing the mission. The second thing is, as you work with a team towards what the Lord wants to do, you find out what type of ministry. Okay, are you going to go to see the orphans, visit orphanages? Are you going to go on the street to do street evangelism? Are you going to go to work with leaders of churches, so you have conferences? Are you going to do maybe a little bit of everything, but in a certain order with certain priorities? So you find a type of ministry the Lord wants to do in that frame. Okay, so that's how it's part of framing that time of ministry, the mission trip. Okay. Another thing that you bring in that framing and you start interceding for, it's the people you meet. Divine encounters, the right person, the right time. Yes, the person comes and helps you with your luggage in the airport. The right person, the right time. Okay, you go visiting a place, maybe a church. The pastor is traveling, but another person is there. That was the right person there, because that's the connection the Lord wanted you to have. Okay, so people that you're going to meet in there. Another part of intercession and framing the mission is places you would go. And this is very important, because while you are with Him, He is with you wherever you go. Not every place is on His map for that mission trip. You get it? Yeah. Okay. That just read the book of Acts. There were times when there was such a drawing, people wanted the Apostle Paul to go, and it's like the Lord didn't let us do this. He said rather go there. Or, I cannot stay longer than this. I have to leave. I have to go to Jerusalem. And so read, because there are priorities that the Lord has. It's not just the needs of people, the desire people, the the way they see your place with them. Can you move here, please? Okay, this is places that he has on his blueprint for that time. And that's intercession. That's, you get that during the intercession. The Lord shows you clearly where to go, when to go. Then you get very practical in this intercession in framing. It's the transportation means, for example. You know, the protection over places you eat, food, covering everyone's body. You know, this is important, and you teach each of them. You pray with them that they would know the word covers them, and they would take that by faith. But it's part of the leadership to work with them in this direction. Okay, transportation, it's important. How do you get from place A to place B? You know, until we'll know that the Lord wants to translate us, and then there's no problem. Then it's still important, you know, to purchase tickets for the train, for the airplane, okay, important things. Also, intercession for lots of us. This was a constant intercession, which is finances. Now, people that they know they are supposed to be on that mission trip, but practically there's no way they could raise the money. So intercession is very important. Breakthroughs in every team member's business, job, families, finances. Breakthroughs. This is part of intercession for a mission trip. Okay, that's how you frame the mission. And so that's probably more things, practical things, and we'll talk more when we give examples. But I would say, maybe I should have started with this, but not always comes from the beginning. From the beginning comes the leading. Yes, go. Yes, I want you to do that. Yes, let people know, whoever wants, and pray that the right person would like to come. Okay. But also, very important is, what is the fruit the Father expects from this trip? What's the fruit? Probably if you go for a couple of weeks, there'll be, people saved, people healed, preaching righteousness, getting revelation of new creation to people. So it will be definitely elements of this, but what is that He actually wants for a time such as this? What's the fruit? So pray about this, intercede about this. And if there is a team that's going, talk about this and come into one mind, one accord about the fruit, about the type of mission, okay? How the Lord wants to use us. Okay? Because there are different strengths, there are different levels of maturity, how He wants to use each of us. Okay? So these are important things. Spend the time in prayer and intercession for the mission trip. Okay? The best that you know. Journal, write down if you have impressions like, I think the Lord wants to do this. Write it down. talk to the team leaders, talk to the team. Okay, so all of this framing, it's extremely important, and we'll go into some examples.